Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to our next math lesson. But before we get started, I'd like you to get some of your materials ready. Okay, today you will be doing your math warm-up, page 18. I'd also like you to get your math textbook, your pencil eraser, and connecting cubes. Those will come in handy when we're doing some math warm-up lessons. Okay? And when you're ready, we'll continue. So today's math lesson is we are going to subtract from the numbers 4 and 5. And as usual, our essential question for chapter 2 is, how do you subtract numbers? We're learning more and more so that we can say, I can subtract numbers. All right, so here's a little problem of the day for us. Okay, so right here you see some giraffes and lions. Okay, they want to know how many more giraffes than lions are there. All right, so the best way to do that, I find, is I like to make a little mark on each animal so that I know I've counted it. Okay, and you've heard me say that before, whether it's on something on paper or a drawing, anything like that. So let's count first how many giraffes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, did you get 6 also? All right, and then they want to know, so here we're going to put 6. I like to put the numbers in so that if I forget, they're already down there. And now let's see how many lions. 1, 2. We don't count these because those are just part of the question. And then there are 2 lions. Okay, so how many more? And we learned in the previous lesson that we will use subtraction to help us compare. So for that, since I know it's subtraction, I'm going to put the minus sign right here. Oops, and again, it's a little crazy because I can't do it correctly. They did put the equal sign. So now we want to know how many more. Okay, so we can use our connecting cubes if I'd like, or I can match up. So for instance, here's 1 lion, so I'm going to X out a giraffe. For this lion, I'm going to X out this giraffe. Okay, there's no more lions left. So the ones that don't have an X are the number of giraffes that I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 more giraffes than there are lions. Now, let's erase this because now we have a new question to answer. How many animals altogether? Well, I happen to remember, okay, that there were 6 giraffes and there were 2 lions. Now, altogether is a hint that I am to add, okay? That's my clue there, okay? So now I can just count all of these animals all together to get my total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right? And that's how many I get all together. So this problem of the day actually had us doing both subtraction and addition. Okay, let's go to the next. All right. So they want us to investigate, how can we use objects to show how to subtract from 5? Well, we could use counters. Ooh, we could use counters. Okay. Oh, look at this. They have flippy ones. Look at that. Okay. Isn't that cool? So here are some here. I'm going to do 5 objects. I'm so excited to see we have flippy objects today. All right, so there's 5. Now, if I know I have 5 erasers, okay, and I give one of them away to my friend, I could flip it, since we can flip this, or I could pull it away, or I could just draw an X on it. Okay, so since subtracting, we're taking away, we can actually just move it aside. All right, so that's one way we could use it. Another way is we could use, let's see, we could use connecting cubes, okay, and we can pull them apart to show subtraction from 5. So it's kind of neat that we have a variety of ways to show that. And as I've said before, if it's on paper, let's show 5 connecting cubes. All right, because I don't always have this in front of me and you don't have it on paper, but if we were to have connecting cubes on paper, I could just simply draw an X on the one that I want to take it away from. Okay, so right there, that shows that I'm taking this connecting cube away. So that's kind of a neat thing about using our tools. Okay, so here you can now turn to your page 153, okay, of your math textbook. And right there it has a crocodile, okay? So you are going to use your connecting cubes today, all right? And you can get your connecting cubes ready because you're going to need them for your page here, okay? And you're also going to need your pencil as well. So I'll tell you the story first. There are 4 crocodiles in the water. 3 of them leave. They want to know how many are left in the water. Okay, so what I suggest you do is take your connecting cubes, whichever color you want, okay? I think I'm going to use the red today so they really stand out in the water. And I'm going to put 4 of them in there. Now, what the directions also say for you is to trace your connecting cube, okay? So if you'd like to right now, I suggest you pause the video, trace your connecting cube, and then we'll continue on. Okay, so make sure you come back after you're done. Okay, good job. So you have so far traced your 4 connecting cubes. Now it says that 3 of the crocodiles have left. Now this is why you were asked to trace them, because they want us to X out 3 of the crocodiles. So 1, 2, and 3. And yes, that means there's 1 crocodile left in the water. But what they want us to do here is to write our subtraction number sentence that will reflect the math story that we have just done. So they said there were 4 crocodiles in the water. 3 of them left. How many are left in the water? 1. Pause if you need to complete or fix your math sentence, and then come back. Okay, so now we are going to do our see and show page, okay? So they are showing us that we can subtract from both the numbers 4 and 5, and they're giving us examples of both of them. So with the purple cubes, they're showing that we are subtracting from the number 4. So 4 minus 2 equals 2. Now remember, the name of the answer in any subtraction number sentence is known as the difference. So here we show that the difference is 2. Now they want us to look at the next one. Let me just, you can trace those answers. Subtracting 1 from 5. So here they have 5 connecting cubes. We're subtracting 1, so they put the X on there. And the difference is, very good, 4. Good job. All right, so this is kind of fun. You can still use your connecting cubes if you would like to actually do the math with your hands, but don't forget to then put your answers and also mark your cubes. You'll see what I mean now. It says start with 4. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I have 4 cubes right here. Okay, here you go. Whoops, there's the camera. 4. Okay, so I have 4 connecting cubes. They want to subtract some cubes. You get to pick how many to subtract, and then write the different ways to subtract from 4. So in this case, I don't need to get some e-tools because they've already drawn the cubes here for us. And then I'm going to pick. Now look at this. This is great today. This is a nice way to start. Okay, all the subtraction number sentences begin with 4. Tell somebody in your house why all of these subtraction number sentences begin with 4, or just say it out loud for yourself to hear. Did you say it's because we're subtracting from 4? You're right, that's exactly it. So let's see, I'm going to pick, I'm just going to start with 1. So I'm going to put an X, okay, on here. Now, if I were to be using my cubes, I said 4 and I'm taking 1 away, all right? So I can count these, or I can count what's on the paper. 1, 2, 3. What's the difference? All right, so here I'm subtracting 1. Don't forget to put how much you're taking away. And then what is the difference? Okay, I counted and I'm checking the paper and I have 3. Okay. You may pause the video now and complete numbers 2, 3, and 4 on your own. And each time you subtract, make sure it's a different number. Make sure that you write how much you're subtracting and then the difference. Okay, pause now and complete it. Okay, here we go. So you've just done your 4 subtraction number sentences using subtracting from 4. What does difference mean in subtraction? Say it out loud. That's right. The difference is the answer in the subtraction number sentence. Good job. Okay, so boys and girls, on these next pages, you will be doing on your own the same thing we did, but this time you're on the other one for see and show. You are going to subtract from the number 5, and you'll do the same thing. You're going to X out what you're subtracting and then write the difference, the answer to each of those, okay? So I would like you to complete this page. You get to pick. Also, you will also be doing the bottom here, okay? And this one, you can just use your connecting cubes. They say you can use your work mat if you'd like, but whichever tool is easy for you, okay, you are also going to subtract. So I would like you to complete the on my own page, and when you're done, you can come back and check the answers 10 through 16. All right, pause now and do that page. Okay, so you've already done the top of the page, and here are your answers to check for numbers 10 through 16. And you can pause it, make any corrections that you need to, and then continue on to the last page. Okay, some problem solving. I will read these to you. After I read, pause and solve. Yuan draws 4 hippos. He crosses out 2. How many hippos are there now? Pause and solve. And there's your solution. He drew 4, crossed out 2. There are 2 hippos left. Number 18, write a subtraction number sentence. Billy draws 5 lions. He crosses out 1. How many lions are there now? Pause and solve. That's right. 5 minus 1, because he crossed out 1, equals 4. Pause it if you need to correct anything. Otherwise, you can just continue to our right math, our hot problem. Okay, so right here it said, Isabel wrote this subtraction sentence. Tell why Isabel is wrong. Make it right. Okay, so I've read it. Let's look at it. She did 5 minus 2 equals 4. Okay, so they already said that she is incorrect. So let's look at, okay, so if I had my connecting cubes right here, and I have 5 connecting cubes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm taking away 2 of them, okay? How many do I have left? What is the difference? 1, 2, 3. So she subtracted wrong, okay? 5 minus 2 equals 3, okay? So that is our answer, because they tell why she's wrong, because she subtracted wrong, and make it right. So we corrected it, okay? Well, good job, boys and girls. Continue working if you need to. If you like doing this lesson, you can always do the homework page and get a little extra practice. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.